Hi, welcome back to my Flosstube channel. I am Steph from Stitchy Steph on Instagram. This is my third Flosstube and my fourth attempt to film. I've got my two daughters running around. One's got their iPad, which you could probably hear in the background. So we'll see how this one goes. Fingers crossed. I'm going to start, this will be a super speedy one by the way. I'm going to start with my haul this week because one of my hauls is part of my whip, or two of my hauls are part of my whips, so I'm going to start with that one. Right, so my first ones are the Just Cross Stitching magazines. I got the 2017, 2018, 2019 on my iPad and 2020. Now, there was a bit of a thing with these ones. I ordered from the Patchwork Rabbit, and I think I found her on Instagram. So I ordered them, and she sent them the next day, and I did actually get them the next day in a fashion where it's no one's fault but the post office's. They'd sliced open my parcel, taken out the magazines, and left the invoice, how kind of them, for me, and put it through my door. So when I queried the post office and I said, look, what's happened to my parcels, they reckoned that they'd just been lost. So I think her name was Kyra from the Patchwork Rabbit. I phoned and I said, look, this has happened, and she was absolutely amazing. She sent me replacement copies and I got them the next day from when I rang her and asked what my next step was. And she's such a lovely person, she's so understanding, and she was so helpful. So I definitely recommend the Patchwork Rabbit just for the customer services. She was brilliant. So there's my magazines, and I think that's going to be my, sorry about the light, is going to be my next project. But I have to finish a few of my others first. I think my mum and my husband would kill me if I started another project right now. So my next one is my cross stitch for the soul book. Now, I'd seen loads of people on Instagram with these and I wasn't sure at first, but when I looked into like what patterns was in them and the designs, I absolutely love them. I mean, some of the designs are absolutely stunning, and I keep looking at it, and like I said, I'd get killed if I started another project. So I'm trying to finish some of my projects that I've got, my project bag's down here, so I'm trying to finish some of my projects that I've got before I start another one, which is proving quite difficult, to be honest. There's so many beautiful patterns out at the moment and I just can't decide if I should just wait or not. Anyway, my next one was the Duran Jones. I don't know what these are called. Are the books or magazines? Because I don't know. It was £8.99. No, £10. Sorry, £10, and I got it from Smith's. I didn't even know it was out. I was in Smith's posting some letters because our post office is at the back of Smith's, and I walked past it and I seen it and I was like, right, there's one left. I'm gonna have to get it, and even if I don't store anything just yet on it with it, I've got it. And we went out on the afternoon. I left the magazine, like book magazine, in the car, and I was reading it in the car. Oh, you should see some of the patterns. I mean, them ones are absolutely beautiful. It's like a set of 4 with spring, summer, autumn, winter. It's like you can make it into a hanging. So I think that's another one. Right, on to my finished, well, it's not finished, it's completed, but I need to do something with them. Now, that one, it was just something I couldn't be bothered doing any big stitches one night, so it was just something that I needed to pass the time. So I started this, and it was out of one of the Halloween books. I'm not sure which one it was in, but it was out the one of the magazines book, and it's called All Broken Up. Oh, just Halloween number 2018, page 84. So I must have it folded if my camera just stopped recording. I don't know why. It just stopped. So it was that one. And I have got an idea to do some backing on these paddles. The paddles are from the pound shop. And I think it's meant to be a chopping board, but I'm going to paint it, put some string around it, put that on there, do some backing on it and maybe some ribbon. And then that's for Halloween. I was going to say autumn then, but it's Halloween, isn't it? Now this is another nearly finished project. I've got to think about starting projects. Now I can show you this one because it was a free pattern off the tinymodernist.com. It's the autumn pattern. It's absolutely stunning. And it's on there. I put the, is it the Etoile ones there. For some reason my camera's going dark. I don't know what happened there, but my camera went completely dark, so hopefully it won't do it again. But yeah, I changed the thread here, my floss, sorry. I only did some of the leaves because I was determined to get it finished, so I did some. This is just a top from the pound shop. I'm going to do a big bow on it and a big bow here, and I'm going to get some fake autumn coloured flowers from wherever and put them in there. So that should be, that again was from the pound shop. Now my whips, onto the whips. Now this one is out of the, again, these magazines. I think I'm working on the 2018 one. I fold the pages and I forget which one I'm working out of, and then I put them all together, and then I spend like an hour looking for the magazine that I'm working from. Oh, there we go. Right, it is that one I'm working on. 2017 Halloween, just Halloween, which is that. And yet again, I've used the glittery thread on there, on the pumpkin, which you can't really see, which I really like because I hate working with glittery floss. So, but that is so easy to work with, and I use one strand, and that is it. Pixie, turn it down, please. So yeah, so that's that one. And I keep all my projects either in one of these or that one's from B&M, £1, and this is the life. They're just travel bags. They're so easy to. That one's from the pound shop, and my mum has made my others, and they're perfect because this one's got like little things to put your. I'm not surprised I can never find anything with my floss all about. Put my floss in like that, so it's easier if I'm going out or whatever. And then I tend to keep them all in a bag next to the sofa where I sit. So, right, my next one is, again, I'm working off my iPad, and do you know what? I used to enjoy it, but I forget you can, like, mark off where you are. So this one is Let It Snow, and I want to say it's by the Historical Sampler Company, and it's that one. And I'm only there. Yet again, I've changed all my colours, all my colour flosses to match what I would like. And I've decided I am definitely an Ada person. I cannot work on linen. I did start my linen project, and I had a centre, and I think I did about 12 stitches, and I just could not do it. And it was an absolute nightmare. So that's it now. I'm not a linen sort of person, so I'm just going to go back on Ada for a bit and see how I go with that, and if I decide I'll give it another go, I will. If not, then somebody will be very lucky from the charity shop with more of my linen that I bought. So that's that one. My next one is the black, it's called, I call it Black Cat's Prow, but it's called Happy Haunting, and it is from the 2019 Cross Stitcher magazine, and that's that one. So I've been working on this one quite a bit actually. Which is that? Have I got upside down? No, that's right. And yet again, I change all my floss to suit. Don't know if you can really see. I change all my floss to suit me and what colour my decor is, what colour I'm going to be doing Halloween and everything else. And it's sort of then unique to you what colour your floss is, or what colour your patterns are and what your outcome of it's going to be. So there's that one. Have I shown you that one? I think I have. There's this one that I started last night. It is the... See, it's this iPad, I have to keep flicking through it. Decided next time I'm just going to print them out and they'll be so much easier. So the next one is a SAL I'm working on. So it is the Tiny Modernist Christmas Dreams SAL, which is that one. It's that reflection in my light. Nope, not going to work. So it's that one, Christmas Dreams SAL, and I've only started this bit at the moment. So there's that one, and I've bought these from Wish, and I think they're for quilting. They're absolutely tiny, they're just like little clips. And they're absolutely perfect just to sort of like hold your thread. I've got thread on my mind, haven't I? And it's not even thread, it's floss. So I've got just to hold my fabric, my Ada still, so while I'm sewing it doesn't get in my way. And it would help if I showed you the right way around. So, is it bedtime yet? I've been up since 4:45 this morning with my children. I am so tired. Normally I can do it, but for some reason this week I'm just so tired. But I've got to go for bloods on Friday for my iron, so I'm a bit nervous about that. So, hi, welcome back again. So, I can't remember what I was talking about now. Does anyone else do that? Anyway, my final finished object was, is it FFO? Anyway, my final one is this, and it's not probably to everyone's taste, but I just needed something quick and simple, and it's in my kitchen and I absolutely love it. So it was the Stitch Along from the, was it Cross Stitcher magazine? The last 3 magazines. You get a Stitch Along is where you get 3 sections a month, or 1 section a month, and you stitch it and then you wait for the next section to come out and you stitch that and that until you complete it. This one was the, I think it was, I don't even know who designed it, but anyway, it was a summer one, and I think you got something to hold it on there, and it's like a wall hanging, but I always get my magazines on here, obviously, unless they're like the limited edition ones like these ones, and I'll buy them the hard copy. So I went into Hobbycraft, into the, is it the miniature section, like my local Hobbycraft in the miniature section. I got a dowel, I cut it down, I've sprayed it, I got a bit of string, and it is literally a bit of Christmas string that I found, and a bit of pom-poms, frilly pom-poms. Hot glued that on, hot glued this bit across underneath, and embarrassment with my back. It's not as bad as they used to be, but I am working on my backs, I promise. And I just it hangs in my kitchen, away from my kids so they can't pull it down, and I just love it. So finally, hopefully next time I will have another 2 or more FFOs. I need to finish my Halloween ones since Halloween is only 88 days away. I know, it's come around so fast. Does anybody else just want this year to be over with everything that's gone on? But I am prepared for a second wave of this coronavirus. So I am stocking up. So we'll see. Hopefully. But I do need to stock up on more cross-stitching items. I'm running low on Ada. Now the one that I am stitching this on was the one I actually, the Christmas Dreams one. I am actually cross-stitching on the Ada, the 16 count Ada I got for my big Disneyland Paris project, just because I really wanted to stitch along and not be too far behind. So I've started on here, and I know it won't use up the whole roll that I've got, so I'm going to stitch it, and when I finish my border, which is these bits, I'm going to cut it off, save what's left and use it for another project, and then I'll be able to do whatever with these. So I'm hoping, oh, also I forgot another project that I've started that, again, I've not even touched this month, and my Kings and Queens by Bothy threads. So hopefully next month I'll be able to show you a bit more on that one, and I think that's it. So my question is, would you guys prefer a monthly video like I am doing now, or would you prefer every 2 weeks? Obviously there won't be as many contents as I have on my weekly video, but I should have on my monthly video. So hopefully if I can do 2 weeks, then I might have more progress, because it will give me a kick up the bum to carry on doing it. So it's entirely up to you. I'm gonna go. Let me know in the comments below what you would like, 2 weeks or monthly videos. I am rushing because the bin men are here. My daughter stood there and the dog's growling, so I am going to rush and go. Just let me know in the comments below if you'd like a 2 week video or a monthly video, and I will link all my designers, all my magazines, all my projects in the comments below. And I will see you whenever. Bye!